Good evening again. I am back with another low-level run on Velmorne. As you can see, I am now level 19, and I am packing a 0 Mysterium Striga, and I think a second Mysterium Cricket, which is quite important for those quick spider kills, as you'll see later. I'm still, actually, what I've been doing since the last run I uploaded was a little different. I've decided to go straight for the familiar. I found a quick route, a shortcut you might say, that leads you very close to the familiar of this area, the boss, and bypasses pretty much all the mobs. Above ground, you will still have to deal with a few spiders and spider eggs. But other than that, you'll be able to pretty much beeline it to the Widow. Not sure if you saw earlier what the path is, but you just basically go to this little inner courtyard. You drop down behind the waterfall, and there you are. So in addition to the M0 Striga and M2 Cricket, we're also packing M3 Mandrake and M3 what's the other thing, Fire Breath. So we did a bit of off-screen farming. I was trying to initially get something else going, but I ended up picking up Striga, and I was like, oh yeah, this weapon's good. It's got stun power, so I thought, let's just give it a chance, a shot, and come over on Velmorne and see if we can get this done with just an M0 Striga and the M2 Cricket. At this point, I was still under the impression that the Widow would carry the chart to Irongate Castle. Now, I understand that one of the complaints about this area was that the getting the chart is difficult. And if that's the case, then, I'm a little confused because this is the hardest fight in the game. I mean, in the area is the Widow itself. So if it's another creature that has it, I'm sure you're able to kill that creature. You can devise some sort of run to kill that creature solely, and if it's hidden somewhere, then it's simply a matter of exploration. So, I don't quite agree at this point. After this run with the idea that Velmorne is misplaced in the progression of the levels necessarily. Certainly, Irongate is no easier anyhow. So, something that I found in this fight is if you can get him or get her to kind of circle around that one little formation of rocks and calcified eggs or whatever, you're going to have a far easier time dealing with her patterns. Like, she becomes a lot more predictable. And you can see that I'm able to stagger her a few times this fight, thanks to the Striga, which sadly I didn't take full advantage of here, but I'm assuming, other people could do better. So something to keep in mind. Very important. Also, the Striga has no, range limits, so you can freely plink away at her when she is on the ceiling. You just got to be a little careful with your aim. I tried this earlier with like an M1 Hypnosis, and the downtime of charging the shots is really lowering your overall DPS and defensive mobility options. So Striga is far better here, and as I already said, the stun power is really great. I get hit a few times here, kind of stupidly. I kind of lose my upper hand. That cool little positioning trick I had set up around the rocks, I kind of somehow managed to lose that. You also have to be careful with those little pools of acid she drops. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Part of the success of this fight was that M3 Mandrake, which in a sense is almost, once you get it to that point and you have some half decent offensive options, M3 Mandrake is pretty much a guaranteed boss kill or any enemy kill. So if you're, whatever your objective is, if you need to get an item, a chart, you can get Mandrake up to M3. And by the way, Mandrake is something you can pick up for free on Scarlet Coast, so there's nothing preventing you from having that item in terms of progression. What I'm trying to say is you can definitely guarantee a kill with that item. Be it on a boss, a mini boss, some kind of elite enemy. You can always guarantee, no matter how badly you suck at the game. And I'm not trying to insult anyone. I have my own, problems here. But no matter how bad you are at the game, that item should guarantee you one kill on any enemy, I think. Because at M3, you get a period of immunity after taking fatal damage. You get free light spells, and your weapon damage is boosted by like 100%. Yeah. So that's pretty much what got me the win in the end, I believe. Plus, you get a full heal on the Mandrake. So even if the fight had gone on a bit longer, I think I would have managed to finish the job with my regular weapons. Right, so then we get the ailment immunity bead, which sadly requires 30 witchery and 30 something else, so we're not able to immediately equip it on a low level character and just go back and not have to worry about the frickin' decay, which would have been nice, honestly. And eventually we will be able to take advantage of that if we decide to level those stats. But yeah, like I said, I got Striga M0. It's got one kill, probably one spider. M2 Cricket and the M3 Light Spell and Fetish. I got no ring, no relic, no heavy, no so on. Now the question is, would I have been able to do that if I had faced off against the mobs above? Probably not. Honestly, they are a lot of them are way too bullet spongy. So I don't think you could do a full clear with this level of equipment and stats, but you can probably achieve whatever strategic objective you set to yourself. Let's say you want to pick up this chart, you want to pick up this item, you want to defeat this particular enemy for whatever reason, whatever they drop. I think at the end of the day, you should be able to enter the area, pick up whatever you need, get whatever you need done, and then extract. It's not going to be easy, but it is possible. And honestly, on this character, I didn't even complete the requirements for the second level of Gnosis, so I didn't even kill Galley Slave, and that's why I wasn't able to research anything more advanced at the mirror. So I'm pretty much just wearing things I found out in the world, plus some basic weapons that you can research at Gnosis 1. But yeah, it was a fun run. I had a bunch of failed runs prior to this one, where I was basically trying the same strategy of just running to the Widow. They were pretty funny, all in all. I'm thinking whether I should upload those or not. Part of me was a little embarrassed, but I also think they're highly entertaining, and I genuinely had a lot of fun even with those failed attempts. So maybe I'll do that later on.